Hello friends, you are welcome at YouTube channel of Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, Indore. Today we will discuss glycosides as a secondary plant metabolites from crude drugs. In this slide, we will cover the outlines for glycosides. First of all, we will discuss definition, then classification of glycosides, identification test for glycosides, extraction procedures for glycosides, and last one is uses for glycosides. Here we will discuss the introduction of glycosides. So what are the glycosides? Glycosides are non-reducing organic compounds. They can be hydrolyzed by the presence of acid, alkali and enzymes. On hydrolysis, they can be divided into two parts. First is sugar part and second is non-sugar part. Sugar part is also known as a glycone part, which are formed with 1 or 2 units of sugars. Non-sugar part is also known as a aglycone or gannine part, which is responsible for pharmacological activities of crude drugs. And these sugar part and non-sugar parts are attached with each other by the presence of acetyl linkage or glycosidal linkage. Now we will discuss the classification of glycosides. So glycosides can be classified on the basis of their pharmacological activities as well as which type of ring and groups are present in glycoside. So first category is cardioactive glycosides. These type of glycosides are acts on cardiac muscles, for example digitalis and convallaria. Next is anthraquinone glycoside. This type of glycoside contains anthraquinone ring in their structure and they shows laxative and purgative properties. For example, cascara, senna and aloe vera. Next is saponin glycoside. This type of glycoside shows saponification properties. For example, glycyrrheza. Next is cyanophore glycoside. This type of glycoside shows protective action in plants. For example, amycladine. Next is isothiocyanate type of glycoside. They contains isothiocyanate type of ring in structure. For example, wild mustard. Next is flavonoid glycoside. They contains flavonoid group in their structure. For example, quercetin. Next is alcohol glycosides. They contains alcoholic group in their structure. For example, salicine. Next glycoside is aldehyde glycosides. They contain aldehyde group in their structure. For example, vanillin. Next is lactone glycoside. They contains lactone ring in their structure. For example, sweet and red clover. Next is phenolic glycosides. They contains phenolic group in their structure. For example, arbutin. And last one is tannin glycoside. They contains different types of tannin compounds or these are the polymerized by polyphenol oxidase. Next classification is based on glycosidic linkage which are present between glycone and aglycone moieties of glycosides. If their oxygen linkage is present, this is known as a O glycosides. If there is a carbon linkage is present, this is known as a C glycoside. If their sulfur linkage is present, this is known as a S glycoside. And if their N or nitrogen linkage are present, this is known as a N glycoside. On the other hand, we can classify the glycoside on the number of or molecules of sugars. If there is one molecule of sugar are present in glycoside, this is known as a monoside. For example, salicine. If there is two molecules of sugars are present, this is known as a biocides. For example, diosmine. If there is three molecules of sugars are present in glycoside, this is known as a triosides. For example, digoxin. And next classification is based on the nature of the glycoside. For example, primary glycoside or these are originally present in the plant. For example, purpurea A and B glycosides. Next is secondary glycoside. These are resulted from the removal of one sugar from the primary glycosides. For example, digitoxin. Now we will discuss the identification test for glycosides. There are various types of tests available on the basis of their categories. First category is test for cardiac glycoside and it is Killer-Killarney test. In this test, first of all we take the crude drug which is containing glycoside and treat it with acidic anhydride. Then add some amount of ferric chloride solution and concentrate H2SO4 on the wall of test tube. It shows bluish green color by the presence of digitalis. Next test for steroidal glycoside and it is Lieberman test. In this test, first of all, we will take the powder crude drug which is containing glycoside and treat it with acetic anhydride and with concentrated H2SO4 on the wall of test tube. It shows reddish violet color which is converts into green color which shows the presence of steroidal ring. Next glycoside is test for lactone glycoside. First test is legal test. In this test, first of all, we will take the crude drug which is containing glycoside and then treat it with pyridine and sodium nitroprusside as well as sodium hydroxide solution. It gives deep red color. Next test is KD test. First of all, we will take the crude drug powder of glycoside containing drug and then we treated 3,5-dinitrobenzoic acid, this is the KD reagent A, and then treated with sodium hydroxide solution KD reagent B, and it gives violet color. Now we will discuss the extraction procedure for glycoside. First of all, we will take the powder crude drug which is containing glycoside, and then this crude drug is treated with alcohol by the helping of Soxhlet apparatus. After that, we can remove all types of enzymes which are present in glycoside and they get deactivated. After that, we will get the extract, and this extract is treated with lead acetate solution to precipitate the tannins. After the precipitation of lead tannin, it is removed by the filtration. After that, we will get the filtrate, and then this filtrate is treated with 7% of volume by volume sulfuric acid for hydrolysis of glycosides and to get free aglycone. And then unreacted lead is also removed as a lead sulfide. After that, we will get the aqueous solution of the glycoside, and this is shaken with ether or chloroform for complete extraction of aglycones from glycosides, and the solvent is removed by distillation and evaporation. In last slide, we will discuss the various functions of glycosides. They regulates various functions in plants like regulatory functions, protective function, and sanitary functions. They also converts toxic material to non-toxic materials, and they also transfer water-soluble substances by using monosaccharides. And these are the major source of energy due to presence of sugars. And they also regulates various metabolic activities like growth. They also shows various types of pharmacological activities in animals like cardiotonic activities, laxative properties. They also used as analgesics and used as a local irritant.